Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Tor, and I am here to help better your business, better your career, and better your life. Now make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell if you haven't done so already, and leave a thumbs up on this video so that people get more access to the knowledge that I'm sharing. In this particular video, I'm going to discuss how to overcome limiting beliefs about money. Now in my previous video, I discussed how you can craft a definite chief aim to help find your purpose. And a lot of people that would have done the exercise will have crafted an aim that is focused around money. However, a lot of people have subconscious limiting beliefs related to money, which means it's very difficult for them to be able to imagine themselves with large amounts of money and feel themselves in the emotion of having large amounts of money, because they have limiting beliefs ingrained in them from a young age that make them believe that money is something that maybe is difficult to come by, or money is evil, and different things like that. So in this video, I want to focus on Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, and a particular statement from that book in regards to riches. Now, Napoleon says, if you are one of those who believe that hard work and honesty alone will bring riches, perish the thought. It is not true. Riches, when they come in huge quantities, are never the result of hard work. Riches come, if they come at all, in response to definite demands based upon the application of definite principles and not by chance or luck. Now, I'll leave a link in the description box below for Think and Grow Rich so you can go and purchase that book on Amazon. It is my favorite book personally. He says, perish the thought of thinking that hard work and honesty alone will bring you riches. A lot of people, and even a lot of people that you may listen to who are entrepreneurs, may say that hard work is the one thing that will breed everything. But the point that Napoleon Hill is making here is that if you think that way, that is how you will act. If you think that hard work is required as an essential to make money, that is how you will treat it. If you think that hard work is not required to make money, then you'll appreciate that and you'll live your life in that way. So people who don't work much, you think your CEOs, people who run businesses, people who run large corporations, they tend to hire other people to go and do the hard work for them, which means actually that the people at the very top do very little work. And in my understanding and my belief about money is that people who work harder tend to struggle more for money. So I want to share some of the limiting beliefs that some people actually have when talking about money. The first one there, making money requires hard work. Again, as I say, it's not my personal opinion that is true. In my experience, the people that work the least tend to make the most money, especially when you look at corporations. Only bad people become rich. A lot of the time, money is associated with being a bad thing, which to me is quite bizarre. But it's just come about because money can be used in bad ways and negative ways. So a lot of people believe that only bad people can become rich. And therefore they believe that desiring more money is a selfish act, because you're only desiring it because you want to make more money for yourself or buy more things for yourself. Another belief is that you must be smart to make money, or you must be born into a rich family to be wealthy. So these are more looking towards your genetics and upbringing for why someone may be able to make money. Money is a limited resource, and you must compete with others in order to make money. Now these ones are tricky beliefs to overcome, because most people won't realize that they've been ingrained with this from a young age, but you've always been made to think that you have to compete with people to make money, or that money is limited. If you accept that money is not limited, you never have to compete. But if you think it's limited, then you'll always have to compete. And money is the root of all evil. Now this one is the most interesting one for me, because most people take it as a Bible quote that money is the root of all evil, but the actual quote says the love of money is the root of all evil. Those are two completely different statements, and thus need to be interpreted two different ways. What I did in my life is I realized at a certain stage that I'd been ingrained with lots of negative beliefs about money. Most of the ones that I've just been through there probably would have associated to me. But I started to speak to different people, hang around different people, engage in a different kind of mental diet, and change how I believe money to work and my understanding of how money works. And in doing so, I was able to create positive beliefs about money. And ever since I've had positive beliefs about money, money has been easier for me to generate in my life, and also easier for me to keep. So I have very little worries about money, and it's something for me that I just think is a part of life, is a natural part of life. So here's a few of the positive beliefs that I believe could really help people who are trying to figure out how they can look at money more positively. Making money is fun and exciting, and it should be. There's this misconception that you should never look forward to Mondays and that work is always going to be hard. But like Napoleon Hill says, if you think that hard work is going to get you riches, perish the thought. Fun and exciting work can get you riches, for sure. If you ask most people who are CEOs of large companies if they enjoy what they do, they'll tell you they love what they do. And that is why they enjoy making money so much. And that's what makes it easier for them to make money. It's not hard because it's easy work for them. It's what they enjoy. Good people use their money with good intention. If money itself comes to someone who is a bad person, they may use it in bad ways. Money is only going to make you more of what you already are. If you're a good person and you get more money, you will use it with good intention. And therefore, desiring more money will be a selfless act because you are using your money for good intention. You're using it to go and help other people. You're using it selflessly. Anyone can be rich regardless of background. That is a fact. That is a fact. You can see people who have got no education, very poor education, and they've come up and they've been able to become millionaires or billionaires. A lot of the time, your education actually can stunt your growth because you're educated in a way to think of getting a job or passing exams, not how money works. And that is up to your own education and your own research. So anyone can be rich regardless of the background. Yes, some people may have had a head start from growing up in a wealthy family. That doesn't make any difference. We all have 365 days in a year and 24 hours in a day. We all can work towards what we want to work towards and wherever our focus is. So that's entirely up to us. There is an abundance of money in the world. There has never been a limit of money in the world. There is an abundance of money in the world. It's just that what we see is we see ourselves have to apply to jobs and compete with hundreds of people, or if you're running a business, have to compete with your local competition or whoever it may be. So you're boxed in your way of thinking, but actually you'll realize that there's trillions of dollars in circulation in the world at the moment, and you only need to get a small proportion of that in order to live a long and fulfilled life. So you realize that there is a massive abundance of money in the world, and more money is being printed each and every day. There are no limitations. There's no reason why you should feel that there isn't enough money to go around. In order to make more of that money, you only have to increase the value that you deliver to other people. So all you need to do is improve your own skill set, improve the value that you deliver, increase the value that you deliver, help more people, and therefore money itself can be a route for enhancing good in the world. It's not the root of all evil, it's the root for enhancing good. Because when people use it to deliver more value and with good intention, money will be the route for delivering more good into the world. Now, I recommend that you do the same exercise that I did to identify the limiting beliefs I had about money. And this was a real changer for me. Because while you have limiting beliefs about money, you'll always have limitations with the amount of money you can acquire and how you go and use that money. So what I did is I wrote down any beliefs that I currently had about money. I grouped them into positive beliefs and limiting beliefs. And for the limiting beliefs, I wrote down why I had that belief. So for example, I believe you must compete to make money because when I apply for jobs, I have to compete with other applicants. Now, what I then did was I would take that statement, reframe it from the belief of a positive perspective and write it down differently. I believe there is an abundance of money because I can generate income from multiple sources such as freelancing, business, stocks, shares, etc. That completely revamped my idea about competition with money, because now I think that money is not competitive. There's loads of different ways that I can make money. So if I'm in one particular space where I feel that there's a lot of competition, I just have to think of a different way to acquire money. What I want you to do now is take your positive statements and leave them in the comments below. We'll start to build a chain of different positive statements associated with money. So the more positivity we preach about money and speak about money, the more positivity that we will experience with money. Now, I hope that video has been useful for you. If so, make sure you leave a thumbs up and leave your comment below with a positive statement regarding money. I also want some feedback on how these videos are, as I plan to produce more content like this. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, make sure you do before leaving this video. I will make sure I catch you on the next video.